Hi, this is Amy Magyar, the owner of FromWithin Coaching, and I'm lucky enough to be spending some time while we're all sort of under house arrest right now, it feels like it, in quarantine in May 2020 with Coach LJ. Hi, LJ, how are you?
Hi, dear. Hi, Amy. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah.
I don't
Uh,
want to assume that fine means fine. Fine means fine comparatively as we're all under quarantine. And it sounds like some days, I think, as all of us as coaches, we're human beings too. We have good days and bad days. And I want to sort of open this up to you to sort of give you a chance to tell a little story about maybe how your day is going. So I will hand it off to you.
well, thank you. Here we go. So, what I wanted to share today is something being at home as a parent and with my wife and with three children who are in the age of 8 till 12.
Yeah.
They are doing their homework and they're doing schoolwork and they read books.
Yeah.
And as we have found out, my wife and I do the morning routine with them doing schoolwork and being open for questions if they don't get it, etc. And I
Yeah.
do then the afternoon work for from within coaching.
Yeah.
And I think a good way to describe it is I'm not afraid of fear, but with my children being so close,
Yeah.
and I'm not the most patient guy, to say the least. So when we do math work or we do things that are so in my face and so
Yeah.
obvious for me, but presumably not for them, I can be going off the rails sometimes because being impatient.
And let me pause you for a second. Your impatience comes from you can see, like you see the answer, you see what's right in front, and they maybe haven't gotten there yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
and I'm over 50, and they are like the ages I just told you. So there is quite an
Right.
experience gap.
Yes.
Uh, and but then, so I sometimes come into not a fight, but like an argument, or don't you see it, or and then this is the mild version. I sometimes can yell. I have to be honest, and that's not a good thing. And I don't excuse me for it. It's not a good thing. That's it. And then they say to me, Daddy, do you do this also with your own coaching clients? And I'm like, ooh, you hit me on the nail here. So this is the fear I talk about, is the fear of, well, more or less, the king is naked in the street, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know himself.
Yes. Right. Right. I
And so this is, so what it does with me is I have to reset myself
Yeah.
because I don't want to be that guy for them. And I also don't want to be like a non-authentic guy to my clients.
Yeah.
So everything becomes in like unsettling for me. That's for me fearful.
Yeah.
But after, for instance, talking to you or just taking some time to deeply breathe for a few moments,
Yeah.
it can be settling again.
Sure.
But that's what I wanted to discuss because that was this morning
Right.
for
I,
me.
I think what's so great about this is, number one, reminding human beings that coaches are not perfect. We are feeling and going through similar feelings of grief and frustration and challenge and all the emotions that everyone is feeling during the daytime, during the day, during COVID time, which an hour feels like 5 hours, is that, you yourself are still doing your work. You're still realizing that, part of being a coach is also coaching self or working with your own coach, but just remembering we still have feelings. I think one of the things that happens, LJ, I noticed it teaching at the end of this semester, was that I wasn't preparing myself for my students' sort of emotions coming at me. And so when I'm coaching, I center myself. I do a little ritual before I get on the phone with somebody, so I'm ready. And I think I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for sort of them coming at me. And I had to learn that I needed to get more in a responsive state than a reactive state so that I could help us both, right? Because it's really draining for all parties to be reactive and not responsive. So I appreciate and I feel for you for the honesty of what went through, and everybody's okay. Kids are, everybody survived, right? It's just you became aware of wow, and
and this is where they hold the mirror to me and say, "Hey, Dad, what are you doing here?"
Yeah. Does that work in coaching? Yeah, and no, LJ does not yell at you in coaching. Nope. But
no, but it's for me, it's a very it was a wake-up moment and wake-up call in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Exactly. Because now awareness is key in everything, right? If you want to make a change, you can't make a change unless you become aware. And that's what coaching's about. You just got coached by an age range a little younger than your regular coach. So, yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. What's your takeaway from this whole thing? The whole experience this morning, like a one-word takeaway. What would you walk away with?
Don't hurry.
Nice. Yeah. My takeaway from our discussion is compassion for yourself and for children and for all of us that are we're just doing the best we can. Yeah. We are just doing the best we can right now, and that's really okay. So. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much, LJ, for sharing what you shared. Amy. And I send you patience.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thanks.